like a boss.
So today I'm gonna teach you guys 5 ways to escape the friend zone. And I find it fascinating because I would never have imagined that women need to escape the friend zone. You know, like when a woman's hot as fuck, I mean, she's hot as fuck. Like, I don't need to escape no friend zone when you're hot, you know? You're not friend zone in my book, right? But there's been time when I friend zoned the girl, and as soon as I put her in the friend zone, I find it very hard to see her sexually. Like, there's been plenty of women in my life that I look back at it and I'm like, holy shit, I put her in the friend zone. I knew she was hot, but I just never saw it that way, you know? Like, I never saw it that way. And so I'm gonna teach you guys what you guys can do that has worked on me. Because there's been some girls that 1 second I saw them as my sister, the next second I'm like, holy shit, I want to move to the South. If you know what I mean. Because the South, they fuck their sisters, you know, people who are not from America. It's a myth. It's not. So let's go over the 5 techniques that you guys can use today that will really start making him think. So the first thing you gotta realize is that when a guy doesn't see you sexually, from any way, shape, or form sexually, it's very difficult to get on the radar romantically. That's how it works. See, they have to see you as and it may sound fucked. Look, if you're politically correct, then this is not your channel for you. They have to see you as a sexual object to a certain degree in order for them to see you romantically. Am I right or wrong? We're all objects of self-esteem. I'm an object. To some women, I'm just a piece of meat. I'm just a sausage with leg to some women. You know, so that's how it works. So you have to get in the frame of like, my God, I want her. Because if you don't have that, then you don't have that leeway to get in there emotionally. So a man's visual, all right? So he first has to see you being sexually attractive. Okay, but there are ways to get into the man's head, and I'm gonna show you right now. You ready? So the first thing is, ask him to hook you up with one of his friends. You just say, yo, that your friend Alex, he's very cute, man. You should hook me up with him. Now, you don't have to hook him up. I mean, you don't have to follow through, but just put it in his mind. Just say, wow, your friend Alex is cute. Oh wow, he's pretty hot. You should definitely introduce him to me. The reason why is because men, they have an ego, and it's kind of weird that if you know a girl that's hot and she doesn't want you, but she wants one of your friends, all right? And so as a guy, if a guy actually has some sort, at least a scintilla of attraction, one scintilla of attraction, you could use that and it can make it fucking wildfire, you know, by just making him jealous by asking him that. I've used this before on women and it's worked. We're like, what, you want to hook up with my friend? Yeah, she's cute, man. You should definitely let me know. And so that kind of creates jealousy amongst them, you know? So just ask him to hook you up with one of his friends and that'll definitely work. Another one that you could use is tell him that he's not your type. You know, make sure that he knows that you're not his type. For example, if he's a tall white guy, tell him how you like average sized black guys and how you're attracted to them. Say, damn, I love guys. Or if he's a skinny guy, tell him how you love muscular men. Just say that you like the opposite of who he is. And so what's gonna happen is that because you're an attractive woman, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're attractive. I'm just saying that the simple fact that you're not his type as a guy makes a guy kind of like, damn, why am I not your type? He's already investing in wanting to get to know you and wanting to find out why you don't like him as much. Now, just use that and asking him to hook you up one of his friends. That could be enough. But we're not finished. I'm gonna teach you 3 more techniques. The third one is talk to him about sex. For example, talk to him about what you did to other guys. Like, tell him like, yo, the other day I was hanging out with this guy, yo, and I just gave him the best blowjob. I never said that ever in my life, actually. It's like the first time he's saying that, even hypothetically speaking. But generally speaking, tell him about what you do in bed. Tell him about how you love maybe like sucking dick. Tell him how you did this to this other guy. Just make sure that that you talk to him in a very visual way so that he thinks of you as a woman as sexual. So you're gonna get into his mind as like, oh my God, for real, you did that to him? What? His eyes rolled backwards and his toes curled up? Are you serious? He's already thinking, like, damn, this guy's a freak. Boom. And if he thinks you're at least kind of cute, by simply thinking of you sexually, he's gonna be interested. And the next time he wakes up in the morning with a boner, yeah, exactly. See, men want what they can't have. by simply disqualifying him, telling him you're not his type, and ask him to hook you up with one of his friends, and telling him, yo, man, like, I love doing this in bed and all that sort of stuff, by not saying it directly, but by talking about what you did with something with some other guy that's not him. Oh, he's gonna be thinking. He's gonna be thinking. All right. So the other one is, the fourth one is teasing physically. For example, this woman did this to me, and I'm not gonna say her name because you may have watched one of these videos. But even to this day, I wish I would have just taken an opportunity and ravished her that second that I saw that, man. My goodness in heaven. But my bad. Anyway, so I remember this one girl that I used to hang out with a lot, and she used to invite me over to her place to read books, to hang out, and all that sort of stuff. And she will do some crazy, explicit stuff. Again, I saw her as my sister, like, as you know, because we were cool, we were hanging out, so I saw her as just my sister, but I knew she was hot. But because I just saw her as my sister, I couldn't think of her sexually. So sometimes we would be in her bed, and I'm gonna show you what she does. Like, she'll read her book. Like, we'll be watching a computer, right? We'll be watching a movie, and you know how you lay in your bed and you kind of like just laying, you know, flat. This is how she would lay, like this, like that. And I will be next to her, looking at her. I'm like, oh, that's a good position. Or like sometimes she'll try to pick up something, she'll pick it up, and her ass will show in my face, and like she'll just do things that are like sexually explicit, like just like things that you just like, oh my god, like kind of like showing cleavage, or touching me while she laughs at me, touching my leg, holding on to my leg and then removing it away, and just changing the topic, just casually touching me and just showing things that are sexual, but in a very indirect way. That shit got me thinking. Even to this day, I'm like, oh my god, I wish I would have capitalized on that. But I'm gonna let go of that. But as you can see, I still thought about that to this day. You see? So you could ask him to hook you up with one of his friends, tell him about that you're not his type, talk to him about sex, and tease him physically. Now the other one is this. So what you can do, the last technique is a simple freeze out. A freeze out is kind of like when you reset the clock. Have you ever known someone for a couple years, and after a while you didn't see him because they left, and then they came back and they're like, oh wow, like it's kind of like meeting him again because you haven't seen him for a long time. That's happened before, right? Or even better, they come back and they look even hotter. So as a woman, what I've noticed is that because when you leave, you kind of like reset everything. Because when you know someone after a while and they leave and they come back, you kind of like have to reset everything. You know, you kind of have to get back to that state. So if you guys were good friends, you guys are gonna warm up to that, you know, good friend level. You know, when you guys get to know each other again. You know, when you guys are reacquainted. So the same thing with guys is that when you stop seeing him for a while, like a month or two, what you could do is that intentionally ignore him. Intentionally ignore his text messages. Intentionally ignore his calls. Don't hang out with him. Have him thinking, did I fuck up? Does she hate me? What's wrong? Why doesn't she want to hang out with me? Have him thinking that all while you work on yourself, go to the gym, get in shape. And what's gonna happen is that if you're disciplined enough and you don't talk to him for a whole month, all right, and you come back and you reinitiate the conversation, say, oh, I'm sorry, like shit happened, I wasn't mad at you, sorry if it came that way, even though you were intentionally ignoring him, by simply apologizing and saying it wasn't intentional, he's not gonna harbor any resentment. But you reset the clock. When he sees you again, he's not going to see you in the same light. He needs to once again restart his perception of you. But now you use these techniques. Now you talk about his other friends. Now you talk about the guys that you're dating. Now you tease him physically. Talk about sex and all that sort of stuff. And so you're going to have that clean slate. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that you're going to escape the friend zone, but it increases your chances. It increases your chances to escape the friend zone. Okay? All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this third week, setting boundaries. We go over the third week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, fourth week, fifth week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses, 10 different bonuses. My Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are one, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.